Improved every single time we play. We have 8 points, 15th in the league. We have played in duty as well. That is actually great. Mendoza is also. Quite a lot of problems there. But let's try to work out with that problem and get up first game of the same in Athletic Club. We had 6 center backs. We play a 2-back formation. Let's start this off. Players are back from their international duties and now we have the option.
The man of the moment. 3 goals in his last 3 games. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary. And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And coming up, pulsating action from La Liga EA Sports. It's the Dream Destroyers, and they take on Athletic Bilbao.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
What is that pass?
The starting 11 for Dream Destroyers.
Well, the 2 wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield 3 that will need to control the flow of the game.
Let's run the rule over the Athletic Bilbao starting line.
Well, they should be hard to break down because they're set up to defend in numbers. But it's important they don't leave the front too isolated. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult to counter-attack.
Well, based on the way the visitors defend with such authority and excellence, they're going to be very hard to break down, you just feel, Stuart.
Well, they don't concede too many goals, do they? And that comes down to their desire to stop the opposition play. Whether it's pressing the ball high up the field or making the play predictably, they really are a good defensive team.
Chance to cross. Can they forge ahead? No! Chance missed!
And a big chance at that, Derek. He should have put them in the driving seat there.
And after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. The outcome is a goal kick here. Forthcoming. Not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Sunset. Chance here. Oh, he saved it well.
Good save from the keeper.
Played over. Cleared away.
Mendoza is going through with the ball. Can he score? Yes, he can. 1-0 on the counter. We get the goal.
Here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And then what a Good strike. That's it. Such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Sunset.
Oh, right.
Kevin Danzel. Nico
Yeah.
Williams. And the keeper strips it to deny him. Trying to deliver it accurately. And the header needed to be a lot better than that. It didn't really make the keeper work. And he did well to cut it out.
That was really but
Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? Will it be? Save from
No.
chance. And there it is, a goal.
Left
I must
the
say,
goal.
much to the annoyance of the keeper. Stone. Barkley. Good idea. Useful cross towards the near
Oh,
post.
that
Well,
goal.
the keeper wasn't fooled by it
Maybe
at
it's one
all.
of the defense. That's why it leads. Maybe. Chance, that is.
Oh, he's given the ball away.
He tries to get it. That's
A
it.
huge chunk of added time. 1 minute.
Half
And
time.
the managers
I'm
will now deliver
happy
their
with him,
half-time
but
team talks.
we
We're at
could
the end of
do
45
much
minutes
better
in this.
and get the result.
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Sunset. Can he put them ahead? Oh, so near, off the post. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Ahmed Belakocha. Stone. Well, we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think, might pique your curiosity.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Oh, really looking for the shot away.
Williams. Promising move from destroyers, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Sunset. Gorosabel. High quality defending.
That
Oh, big opportunity. Well, room for improvement in terms of the finish.
and they win.
Here it is now, a substitution. Barkley. Disappointing for destroyers to give it away like that. Superb block.
What are you doing?
Sunset. Really needed to be spot on with the challenge inside the box. EA TV is the home of live football, and we have more fantastic coverage coming up
Hang
for
on,
you
Derek,
soon.
what a chance this is.
Well, couldn't quite hit the target. Close though.
Well, had it been on
That,
target,
that's
I
such
think
a
the
relief
goalkeeper had
that
that
I
one
think
covered.
these things like otherwise it would have been goal. It
So
was
a
just
personnel
defensive.
change then. 20 minutes to go in this one. Well, they could have put it away.
Okay, I think Mendes, I need someone on top of Mendes and Martin will also come on top.
But credit to the goalkeeper.
Oh, the way he's playing, surely going to get his second goal soon here. take a look at the stats. They've certainly created enough chances to be ahead by now. They really need to start taking one or two of them to press home their advantage.
Can he give them the lead? Blocks it brilliantly. And keeping it out with aplomb. Can he find the right pass? Fabio Silva. Samuele Ricci. Great ball over the top. Goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. And the perfect position to read it. On the attack, is there to be late drama? In it goes!
He's off.
But wait a minute, that will not
He's
count.
off.
Well, that was
That was
tight, but he was
so
just
close.
offside. It's a good finish, though.
Not okay.
That's a good looking ball.
Vincent scored. Martin was so good.
That might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
What a play, what a win from Martin and Vicente. And they have gotten us the lead. In the dying
A big
seconds.
moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here?
Still 3 minutes. A lot can happen in that, but we have got the ball. Alexander running with it. Vincente gets
Sitting
it.
with this. So the fans are screaming, have a go.
He's coming.
Somehow the goalkeeper got to it. And they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. Might still be
That
problematic.
should be it.
Well, time for calm.
Any minute now, referee could blow his whistle.
And that will be all.
He's a late winner.
That's the big story.
But it's a
Well, they've defended so
It's
well
a
throughout
victory
the
for us.
season. But today
A
they
big
weren't
win as
quite
well
sharp.
as against a club like Athletic Bilbao. Athletic Bilbao. That is such a big relief. Good victory for us. Sheffield Wednesday. In January we will have quite a lot of money to work with. I do need a new centre back, so let's see if we can get any good backs in the market. Let's see, Italians could work really well for us. Let's go with some Spanish centre backs. Maybe it will work in the favor or the work in our favor. take that for later. We'll just now we need to get through this game, and I do want to make some changes here. Martin will play, and Vincente will be starting.
The game the fans have been waiting impatiently for. Hello everyone, always a joy to be talking to you from Palma. We're here at the Visit Mallorca Estadi. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And coming up, pulsating action from La Liga EA Sports. It's Mallorca up against the Dream Destroyers.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
So the initial 11 for the home.
It's a 4-5-1.
It certainly wasn't a
That
clean
is
tackle,
a
and the
yellow.
referee's got to book him, I think. An accurate cross. Can he open them up here?
Don't go through alone,
And just the ideal start.
I thought he was going to
The ball
cross
moving
that
again.
thing,
What
and
sort of response will we see from them now?
although he's right with it, he has got 5 stars.
Decent position. He got a good power on it.
Yes, Stone. He couldn't control this. The ball this time. A lot of bouncing.
Jovic. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Well, the fans want to see it shot. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Well, opting for the short corner. Stopped a certain goal. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, he's put it just a fraction wide of the first. Has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Jovic. Teammates available. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Oh, he's left his marker for 10.
A lot of space
They finish. Still possibilities.
from the keeper.
And eventually,
and
goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates. But what a first save that was.
Far from a small challenge. And will the referee produce a card?
He has to play.
Well, that's not how they rehearsed it on the training ground.
Well, I'm not sure what was going through his mind there. That was a poor decision to shoot from that distance.
Diaz. Ahmed Benakocha. Well, giving the ball away. Morales. Oh, great attacking play. Not the best clearance. Will it happen for them? The supporters want to see him have a go. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. That's a good looking shot.
Oh,
Well,
what
the
a
keeper
finish
is
from
happy the ball was
Vincente.
there. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Went in strongly, decisively.
Had that gone in, the game was firmly in their hands. Now, though, they've got to make sure they don't let this slip.
Yes, a really open flow to the game. End-to-end stuff. Clearing the lines, and so it will be a corner now.
And these fans have had to be patient. Could this be the equaliser?
Short corner routine. A good-looking ball. Well, quite simply a wayward effort. And the less said about it, the better. Vicente. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. This could be the equaliser. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say.
Half-time.
And the sound of the half-time whistle. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Morales. Well, patient passing could be the key to bringing themselves relevant. Wide by a hair's breadth. Almost had it where he wanted it.
When you see those stats, it's amazing how they're trailing in this game because they've created so many chances, they just haven't taken them. At some point,
What are we doing? He's completely free of control. Oh, definitely.
Away again here on the back of that leveller. Dream destroyers pushing the ball forward with options available. Here it is now, the substitution. And very nicely positioned to win it back. And another treat from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Mallorca against Villarreal.
A lot of space has gone to your side.
Now what can they do from here? Possession lost by the Dream Destroyers. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Van der Heijden. Morales. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Great ball over the top. Good piece of defending. Very quick thinking there. Well, it's just about a case of wall-to-wall football live with us here on EA TV. And Stuart and I will be with you for this game coming up.
What a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Now Destroyers moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, didn't go to plan in the end.
A lot of space. It
was on its way in. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. A long way out here. Well, the goalkeeper's life wasn't made quite as difficult as might have been the case. And into the last 15 minutes of action. And a chance to rip it in here. Good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Morales. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. Determined block. Might lead to a chance.
A lot of
and the post getting in the way. Well, threat over for now.
Well, what a finish that would have been. Surely that would have won the game for them. There may just be one more chance coming for one of these teams.
Yes, so near indeed. But now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape.
how they do this, man.
Vicente. Now, Who can he play it to? Could be dangerous. Well, you just never know about chances near the end. You've got to be opportunistic. Will this corner do it? Time for a chance there. He protects the ball, but the main thing is he held on to it. And with that, the referee brings this contest
have won that game. We should have won that game. Although a draw I will take. That was
En primer lugar, muchas gracias por dedicar parte de su tiempo a contestar estas preguntas. Muchas gracias por su tiempo y su...
everybody to work as hard as they can. We are 15, trying not to get relegated. Players still around. It's the last 15. Let's hold on that position. It will be much better for us. Windows has 26 million release left. Anyone could activate that when in need of strike. But this game against Villarreal, we need to get something out of that. We have
well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building up. And welcome to a stadium that used to be known as El Madrigal. These days, the Estadio de la Ceramica, a nod to the ceramics industry locally. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And we're focusing on, technically speaking, one of the best leagues in position. You need to push that away. And here's a look at the starting 11 for Villarreal. One fight starts with Andrew Robertson in the wide defensive areas. And he's made headway.
No, that was close. Why did he get that? Why did I get that?
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own.
I didn't think that.
Jeremy. Nice work on the pass. Well, it was close, but offside nonetheless.
Well, it's a matter of inches there, but he just went a fraction too early.
Bella Kocha. It did look on for them, but not to be. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, his pace is going to be key today against a well-drilled defence. He has the ability to break it down with his dynamism. Let's hope he plays well today.
Well, some pretty big news coming through from one of the other games. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
Well, Real Sociedad were awarded the penalty, and I think the nerves will definitely be gone now because it hit the post and it went in. It's now 1-0 with 16 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. And Villarreal have it back now.
Good one from Alexander.
Jeremy. Oh, a really crisp effort, but just wide. Really committed himself to the tackle, and a throw in now. Can he find the right pass? Looking to the goal that puts them ahead, and pushed away to safety. King. Jeremy. Hugo Ekitike. They're relying very much on their passing game in a bid to take the lead. Oh, great defending. Playing it back. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Hugo Ekitike. And threading it through. Can he keep his composure? And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely. They're underway again. Is there to be a response from the Dream Destroyers? There needs to be. Barkley. Well, news of a goal in the Osasuna game, but for whom? Alex Scott can tell us.
It's a goal for Atletico Madrid.
What was that for?
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Andrew Robertson. Hugo Ekitike. Well,
First
there it
half
is, the referee's
is
whistle.
completed. We are losing.
So back underway, with an intriguing second half in prospect. Can he take the chance? There it is! Two to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. There's to win it back. Decisive pass. Oh,
They are all over us. 3-1. Stone gets the goal, but big loss today. Almera.
focus on one man up against his former club. Will he make an impact? And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And we're focusing on, technically speaking, one of the best leagues in the world. I'm talking, of course, about La Liga. It's the Dream Destroyers, and they take on Almeria.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan.
Will it be? Great ball. And there's the delivery. On target. Got an awful lot of space to work with, however. It's been well nigh impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of the game. Up against his own club, and that's never easy for a footballer. A mixture of emotions.
Well, I have to say, I never really played well against my old clubs. I always felt the spotlight was on me. I think he might find it difficult today.
Well, the post getting in the way there.
Well, they've started really brightly here. They were so close to taking the lead.
Well, having been denied by the woodwork, now the focus is on keeping the opposition at bay. Stone. That's made. Oh, commanding goalkeeping.
आपके रूम में नहीं आपके
So the corner played into the box.
लेफ्ट साइड राइट साइड हाँ दीवार की तरफ Man, who remembers Mastroianni? He was a legend.
Luis Javier Suarez. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. What to like about that pass? And defensive play to be applauded.
That header needed to go better.
See what they mean business on this occasion. Well, it came to nothing in the end. And the Dream Destroyers could be onto something. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Nicely timed tackle. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Bruno Langa. Dangerous looking attack. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Taken short. Crossing into the middle. Losing possession. To sit deep, but that can have its risks. Read it well.
ठीक है.
Can they be creative from here? Didn't go to plan in the end.
Half
And there
time.
it is, the half-time whistle. second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Luis Javier Suarez. The referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick.
That tackle.
Beda Kotchap. Well, the destroyers couldn't hang on to it. Might lead to a chance. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, he'll certainly bring much needed experience to them. Let's just hope he's still got the legs to have a real impact. I think he'll do well.
That was an opportunity squandered.
Well, from that position, it should be 1-0 now. Great chance for them.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Well, here's a match coming up on EA TV that I think you're going to want to join us for.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Powerful effort. Close.
What are we doing?
Barkley. Well, that one has promise. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Well, this is the home of live football. I'm excited to have more action from La Liga coming up for you. It's Almeria against Atletico.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Somehow the goalkeeper got to it.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
And the header off target, but resolute defence. Well, great read there to intercept. Langa. 15 minutes left to play. Oh, this is looking promising. Takes it on. That is how to keep it out of the net. Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Gary. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
Well, he's lost it. Only 5 minutes left for play, and tension galore with the teams locked together.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes. But if there is to be a winner in this, you sense it starts to become a matter of now or never. Not going to get too many more chances now.
Yes, who knows? Maybe another opportunity in the works for them. Distributing it well. Can they grab the lead late on? Now he must favour the cross. Well, that's good defending. Well organised up the back. And that will be all for this game anyway. No
nil-nil draw
goals to
against
report.
Almeria.
Defences on.
That's so frustrating. to the season against Espanyol, please. We need to win. We lose. They were 20th now. And now we play Betis. We are 16, 2 points of the relegation zone. And it would stay like this because the gap has increased.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Hello and welcome, and as you can see, Arctic conditions enveloping the stadium for this one. I'm Derek Gray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. We're focusing on, technically speaking, one of the best leagues in the world. I'm talking, of course, about La Liga. It's the Dream Destroyers up against Real Betis.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. The team that has the great result.
Gifting 11 for Dream Destroyers.
It's a great way to play the rugby one situation. And their movement is also very good. It's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
Keeps going. Showing fine vision. And acres of space out wide for the Destroyers. Diaz has it. Excellent defending, but the chance is still on. Looking position, you've got to say. Could be threatening. Oh, it could go with the keeper. It's a short one. Looking for someone to play it to. Can they forge ahead? Tremendous defending to stonewall him. It's a good-looking ball. An accurate cross. But he knew he had to get for the ball, and he did.
That you should have done better there.
Well, I believe changing circumstances in the Atletico game. Alex Scott, who's found the net?
It's a goal for Atletico Madrid. Could the goalkeeper have done better? Yes, but let's not take nothing away from that finish.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Stone. This looks interesting. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Mikael Tanse. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Could be dangerous. Supporters want to see him on the goal. At one point on its stride, it looked as though it might be a goal.
Well, he should have been hitting the target from there. He had enough time to get his shot away. I think that's a poor miss in the end.
We are going to show it away.
Philogene. referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. And making headway. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think.
Oh, come on, Freeman.
And now they can celebrate.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just invited someone to attack it, and then what a strike from the lovely half volley. It's so difficult to keep these down. This is a very tidy finish.
That's fine.
Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. And there to intervene. Aitor Ruibal.
Half
With
time.
that, the first half draws to a close. So back underway. Let's find out if the Dream Destroyers can turn this game on its head. On the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? Diaz. And the ball back to the Destroyers now. We have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think, might pique your curiosity.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Plenty of support here. Probably a very poor ball. They're on the scent of something positive. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, I have to say, I thought he was good. He affected the game, he made the right decisions, and he looked lively out there.
Showing good width here, the Destroyers. Tremendously strong. Philogene. A timely intervention. Across the touchline, so a throw in here. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes, and now both sides will make personnel switches. Players waiting in the centre. Textbook interception. Might be a chance to break. Can they take advantage? And defending as a unit. Might lead to a chance. Well, I believe changing circumstances in the Atletico game. Alex Scott, who's found the net? Cheers, Alex. And he must get it out of there. Untidy on the ball, the Dream Destroyers. Opportunity.
And external. He got cooked. To be honest. Copa del Rey, Copa de España, starting, and now I am gonna sign number card. Press home again. start, but I think anyways, if we are 18th now, there are too many. Can't make much changes. We have to take the fast lane. Real Madrid. We are 90 points. Relegation is 11. Big possibility. How do we have 23 million? No. Our key facilities loans was paid. And trust country funding. Either way, we are getting relegated. Certainly. Istanbul is we get relegated. Yeah.